Hello, and thank you for watching my presentation about virtual reality. My name is Adam Rubin. I am in class Tech 1010 X-X11, and I will be speaking to you today about virtual reality. All right. So to define virtual reality, we'll just start with that. Dictionary.com's definition of virtual reality is a realistic simulation of an environment including three-dimensional graphics by a computer system using interactive software and hardware. Now, I kind of like that definition, but kind of don't at the same time because virtual reality, as it's being defined in history, the definition of it is also kind of changing. I like the World English Dictionary a little bit better, which is a computer generated environment that, to the person experiencing it, closely resembles reality. I like that definition better because the term virtual reality is being thrown around a lot more often for social media and for other websites that don't necessarily use three-dimensional graphics. So I feel like that portion of the definition is more or less being morphed by society's definition. Now, there are several examples of virtual reality, most of which the technology of virtual reality is mainly brought about by military and military training. Most of which were in flight simulators. They began in flight simulators, and there's also, you can see in the picture here, there's also simulators for paratroopers, and also it's getting advanced enough to even extend towards just normal infantry. So virtual reality is paramount for the military in that regard because it's able to simulate reality, simulate combat, and combat stresses without actually having to take part in it. Now, a more popular and more common form of virtual reality is social media and other websites online. RuneScape, for example, is an example of an MMO, a massively multiplayer online game. RuneScape is a fantasy game. And now I actually just saw this IMVU advertisement while I was researching this, and I thought it was just too perfect to not include. It's more or less the disgusting side of virtual reality. Which is saying escape to romance, so you can have virtual relationships. And then also Facebook is a form of a virtual reality. It's a social media website where the user can feel a form of, I guess, corresponding with friends, even though it's all being done electronically. So virtual reality has become a major part of the world as we know it, and it's going to continue to become that way as artificial intelligence and just technology in general become more and more popular. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Again, my name is Adam Rubin, and have a wonderful day.